Imagine that, there's a nitro there. What if he let us use that one real quick?
Tune in next week, folks, when Fishing Fever and Outdoors will feature a different navigator. That's a big word for boat driver.
Hey, when you got a boat like this, you just want to jump on it.
Oh, I know.
Go ahead and pull up a little bit more, Donnie. I wish control the motor. Yeah, just a little bit. And just straighten it up and just,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Turn the motor off.
Well, that's going to about do it for this version of Fishing Fever and Outdoors. My co-host Billy Neal, our good friend Donnie here, who's the Vice President in charge of things, and myself, Jeff Cook. See you next week for Fishing Fever and Outdoors. Don't fish and drive.
Cool.
It's kind of running side by side.
Well, you don't want the engine on, do you?
You know, it's really not that bad.
You really?
Why don't we do it like I just reeled in? Well, folks, we want to take a minute and thank you for watching the show, Fishing Fever and Outdoors. Billy Neal, my co-host, our Vice President of Things, Donnie, here with us today. And we'll be back next week, so you be back too. Till then, don't fish and drive. Folks, we've had a great time today. We hadn't caught many fish, but that's why they call it fishing and not catching. We'll see you next week on Fishing Fever and Outdoors. In the meantime, wear your PDF when you're on the water. Don't fish and drive.
PDF.
Well, folks, we've had a great time today. We hadn't caught a lot of fish, but that's why they call it fishing and not catching. We're going to get all ready to, no. Okay. Friends, we've had a great time on the water today. It's a beautiful day, a little bit bright, which is why we probably didn't catch as many fish as we should have. But we want to tell you that we appreciate you. Come back, see us next week on Fishing Fever and Outdoors. In the meantime, we're going to put our life jackets on and go to the dock. I don't know what I started to say there. I started to say dock and door at the same time.
There you go. Yeah, because I get the letters back.
Okay.
Sure. As I am. You mean back up a little bit, Ross?
No.
No, we're good right here. All right.
Well, folks, we've had a great time. Glad to have you with us on Fishing Fever and Outdoors. We'll be back next week. In the meantime, wear your PFD. Don't fish and drive.
One more time, but just be quicker saying don't fish and drive after wear your PFD.
Okay, you take your cut here and do this.
I can't continue it.
All right. Folks, we've had a great time today. Hadn't caught a lot of fish, but a lot of conditions contribute to that. That's why they call it fishing, not catching. Be sure and wear your life jackets. Safety is #1 on the water. We'll see you next week. Don't fish and drive.